One day he came home and he picked up the large jug of milk and started drinking it. And that was a big red flag for me. And then at 5 years old, he was suddenly bedwetting constant it happened over a week where it was very noticeable. Prior to that, though, he was displaying behaviors that just didn't make sense.
That's when really hit, because once she had her first injection, she wasn't happy about it at all. It was really sore. Then that's when it hit. We need to do this multiple times a day.
I had an aunt that had type 1 diabetes, and my father grew up with a sibling with type 1 diabetes. She passed away from a hyperglycemia coma. She did not take care of herself. My cousins were left without a mom. I will lead by example. I will give you examples. If you want guidance, I will give you guidance. I will never judge you. I will never belittle you, because no matter where you are in this journey, whether you're eating high carb or low carb or wherever, we all have a common ground. We're dealing with diabetes, whether we're a parent or a child or a teen or a grandparent. It's something that we share, right? So we were in the hospital for 2.5 weeks. We get home, whole world has been flipped upside down. Just like Mark said, crying all the time. The whole grief cycle, it's not acknowledged enough. It's minimized way too much.
Initially, we follow the advice that we were given, which was just to let her eat what she wants and cover it with insulin. We very quickly we could see that wasn't working. And I was doing some research on the internet. Purely by chance, I came across a blog, and it was a family in England following a very low carbohydrate lifestyle for their type 1 diabetic son. And they had images of XCOM CGM graphs, and the lines were incredible. I thought, right, that's it. This is what I want for my daughter.
I'm fine with that. Whatever works, right? He just wants to be safe and he's flexible, right? Like, these kids really do deserve a lot of credit.
You don't have to, to feed your child junk food to make them happy. You can actually feed them healthier versions of those junk foods.
I believe that powerful parenting is leading by example. If you're eating healthy meals, your child will see that you're doing that and they will want to copy that. My young son is 8 years old. He doesn't have type 1 diabetes, but he eats the exact same things as Louise.
Like Mark said, right? There is no other way. We are the parents, we lead by example. If we can't show our children how to navigate their life successfully, then who's going to do it? He had that moment too, where we were driving one day and he said to me, Mommy, even if I didn't have diabetes, I still eat this way. I like my diabetes because I take good care of myself.
I think it's important to emphasize that this is not a diet. This is a way of life.
Haley, would you say Ethan is a child who's thriving on this way of eating?
Oh my goodness, is he ever, right?
Mark, is Louise thriving?
Yes, absolutely. And she needs to stop thriving. She's costing us a fortune in clothes and shoes. She's constantly growing